Get a 3-clapper. How does Final Countdown go?
There you go. Yeah.
That's the wrong bass chord, though.
Bum, bum.
There it is.
That sounds like it's the Final Countdown, but it's the blues.
C sharp. That's enough of that. I guess we do have the one song that we were just doing earlier.
Hell yeah.
That's we could. I know we were talking about how we were going to play that live. This is the solution.
Be a good workshop.
Yeah.
This is the live version.
Yeah.
It's just you with the keyboard. We got to get you a drum machine.
Yeah, I mean, actually.
Why not?
Do you still have your little drum pad thing?
I don't know. I don't know. Actually, Nick asked me that too.
Yeah. Shout
And,
out.
shout
Pour one
out.
out
Yeah.
for the boys. But yeah, because that would make playing that live a lot easier. I mean,
I don't see how, but okay.
Well, because if you had like a drum pad, you can just mimic the like 80s drums. So
You just
technically,
play it on the highest.
I would say yeah,
kick,
technically it would be fine the other time. I just still got to get the fun tom runs in that song.
Those are my specialty.
Yeah, you have all the different
Tom
varieties.
Runs? Yes.
It's always really fun.
I used to actually work out with a guy named Tom Runs. It's crazy.
It's always fun. Like I
This
said,
morning, yeah.
What?
We were talking about I started doing cardio again.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you were saying?
I was saying I showed my buddy Chinsky your stuff.
Yeah.
Colleen I showed her that Encanto video that you
Shout
put up.
out youtube.com/astroverpodcast.
Yeah, I still have to delete the other one.
You do.
I couldn't do it on my phone, so I just haven't done it on the computer.
Okay.
But she was looking at your kit, and it's always the same reaction. It's always like, does he use all of that? I'm like, oh, it used to be bigger. You should have seen it when it was Optimus Prime level. We had the Allspark. That shit was obnoxious. All it needed was a gong and maybe a timpani.
I think if you put a gong behind this one, it would look tight. But I don't use a gong. I'd rather buy other things.
Well, I feel like if you had a gong, I would go out of my way to write stuff that has gong in it.
There's no point for that. You just use crashes. I could build a gong. I could build a fake looking gong.
Well, that's not fun because then people would want you to hit it.
Too bad. Nobody has ever needed a gong. No drummer who's playing live, like rock drummer who's playing live, has never needed one of those gongs.
Didn't Rush use a gong?
Yeah.
Did he use it?
Don't need it. Dream Theater had one too. Doesn't need it. Danny Carey and Tool uses one. Does not need it. 110%.
Tell me.
Woo!
I meant to plug it into my amp. I'm going to do that as you explain to me why you're so angry at Coheed.
Coheed is on strike 2.5.
It's 2.5?
Yeah. The pitcher's winding up right now on the third one.
Why? What happened?
We got some news. It all started when I thought I was going to get to see them and Gavin Dance play together. And then they kicked Dance off the tour.
Yes, they did.
Yes. So that was strike one. I was upset. I wanted that. I needed that. And then strike two came last week when I tried to put up my drum cover of No World for Tomorrow, and I got a copyright warning.
Really?
Because their record label doesn't allow it. Here's the thing. Today I put up an Encanto video owned by Disney, and shout out to Disney, I guess, is where this is going, because I can sooner use Disney music than Coheed and Cambria music. And that man, I was excited for that version of No World for Tomorrow.
That's really strange. Why? What's their label? They were with Columbia,
I don't know. I didn't even look it up. I
I'm
just decided to take it out online instead. Mike's on the case.
I'm on the case.
Mike is the lawyer for Coheed and Cambria.
No, I'm not.
You should be.
I'm not a lawyer. Oh, it's they were on Columbia. Sony Music.
By the way, good call that you knew that so quickly.
I just remember it from the back of their albums, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know why that stuck out. Back in the day when that kind of music was on major record labels.
Yeah. But they're still there. That's what's crazy.
Well, I think it's also like there's so many subsidiaries of like of record labels at this point. Like,
Good point.
if I've seen just random videos talking about just assorted rappers that have like risen and fallen within like small spans, and it's usually like they get signed to this label, which is connected to this label, which is a sister of this label, kind of thing. Because theirs was like Sony, Equal Vision, and Columbia. Which Equal Vision I haven't heard of in a long, long time.
I don't think they're around, are they?
I'm assuming they're still around.
Oh,
That was like they were, at least back in the day, was like Equal Vision and Solid State were that and Victory, but Victory sucks. They're
what's wrong with Victory?
They're super shitty to their bands. If you type in Victory Records lawsuits, there's I know Data Remember definitely has one that they ended up winning. I think Hawthorne Heights sued them. I believe Taking Back Sunday might have sued them. Most of it is just they don't pay their artist and like don't promote them, but then like expect them to do all this, pay back all this money and whatnot.
The first like 9 headlines are all a Data Remember.
Yeah, well, that was the big one because it was like a bunch of like back pay, and then they were also wanted to be released. That was when they wrote Common Courtesy, and they the album was done, but they didn't release it because they didn't want it to be on Victory Records. So after that lawsuit, they were able to break from break their contract and then put it out independently.
Thursday, Atreyu. Sorry, I'm like reading it. Hawthorne Heights, A Day to Remember, Streetlight Manifesto, my dudes.
Are you reading the bands that are signed by them or
No,
bands that have
bands
sued
that
them?
have sued them.
Okay.
This was a tough to curate list.
That's what I mean.
do a
It's
lot of
it's
reading
so
really
many.
fast.
I don't think they're a label anymore. Like I went on their website not
See
that
if they
long
have a
ago.
death day here on.
But like
Status inactive, whatever that means for a business.
yeah, exactly. It was
being
probably
inactive.
like bought out by somebody and then just like put on the shelf.
It sounds great to be a business that is inactive.
In an active business.
Isn't that a failed business?
You'd think so. I haven't seen you in. Well, we haven't.
Hasn't
We've
it
been.
been nice
I haven't
for
seen you
you?
in a week. No, now
We
that I
practiced.
Yeah, we did
It
it,
was a
man.
Monday, right?
that was good.
Monday.
I have to finish writing out the other tabs
You
for
do.
for Johnny.
We got work to do.
That was honestly that. It's been a while since I feel like I've been in played with a band that's gelled so well together.
That cured male loneliness. It really did. That's what it did up there.
But yeah, that
Monday night.
was a blast.
I think I saved a little video from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
You do. Well, let
Just
me make
put
sure I have
Yeah,
it.
I would
sir.
say find it because then you could just play it and then put it in the corner when you edit.
Pull it up, Jacob.
There it is. But yeah, no,
Who
it was
wants a job?
it was really nice. Like I said, it's like I enjoy doing the cover band stuff, but like having a band
some
practice
ideas.
of like doing originals, it's been since the Snow Leopard days. Which even then was like I didn't participate in most of the songwriting. I kind of was given a part. Ooh, by the way, I acquired 3 basses, but I have to fix them. I have to figure out. I think there's wiring issues with them.
Okay.
But my cousin moved out of state, and my aunt was like cleaning out the house, and so I have it's like a Squier jazz bass, some Dean something or other, and then a Silverline, which I've never heard of before.
That's impressive, yeah.
Oh, is this it?
Hell yeah.
Pop on the old headphones. Or we can put it right. We'll cover up right here. This is where the video is. Oh, I should bring the karaoke thing to
You
practice
should.
on Monday.
You should. Tomorrow, you mean?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a Sunday. On a Sunday.
Yeah, because I need to start working on, like this song I can, like we played it so many times I could do it in my sleep, but the other stuff I need to get used to playing and singing at the
It
same
would be
time
nice
because
to getting used to hearing it, too. I've
Yeah.
never heard it.
I just get used to just singing and playing at the same time again. Like, I feel like acoustic it's easy because it's just strumming, but I'm moving around way too much in all these songs.
Right.
I cursed myself really. Ooh, that was a fun fill.
Yeah, I felt like I was gonna fuck it up actually.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna stop right in it.
You're doing great.
We don't need whatever that is underneath. So yeah, hopefully.
White old boy. Go ahead.
What's up? Oh, we should. Well, I think. Hang on, I'm having like 5 thoughts at once.
Work it out.
Put
it on a whiteboard.
The next practice. I mean, we should figure out the 4 that we're doing. Or do we? Okay, I guess. Are we getting ready just to get these songs set and then we can play live? Is that the goal?
What is the goal? You're the band leader.
But no, I'm also asking more or less like, do we want to do that or do we want to learn everything and then start playing shows? Because I mean, the 4 that we have would technically be good enough for like a small set at like, you know,
the book club.
or there's another place that I caught that the people over the Brain Graffiti.
We're gonna talk to them on. Well, we're gonna talk to them on Thursday. You're gonna hear from them next Wednesday.
Yeah.
What would be the third? Oh, the 14th, Valentine's Day.
There you go. But the
Spending Valentine's Day with Brain Graffiti.
but the they had a place that was called like the Pit something, but it was another one of those like DIY basement places. Sorry, that cop threw me off.
You're good.
Past mic is not playing properly. But yeah, it was just like it was literally just like something set up in the basement.
It looked tight.
Like it was like a DM, one of those like DM for invite things. Did you see what I was talking
DM
about?
for Eddie, yeah.
Yeah. Those are so strange. These like weird like literal underground like venues.
It's better to do that than to go through a venue now. You lose so much money.
Yeah, that's true. I did see something that was
Maybe we just have 55 people down in the space.
that would, yeah, just crap. That would be fucking
Right, us 4 barely
obnoxious.
fit when we're playing.
Yeah. No, but they I lost my train of thought. Oh, was it Silverstein? No,
Silverstein was playing in the basement.
some
I highly doubt that.
some band, I don't remember what it is, but they talked about how they saved themselves a bunch of money by like selling all of their merch outside of the venue, out of a trailer.
We've talked about this a few times. I know,
Have we?
and I remember the story, but I can't remember the band.
Yeah, neither can I. Thought it was Silverstein. I could be wrong on that, but that seems to be, especially because who is it? I know we talked like Rodney. I mean, I'm not a big Rodney Racky fan, but there was something that went on that came online where he talked about how they weren't selling merch at the venue because they were asking for like a 25% cut of the merch sales or something like that. See this? The more music that goes out there, the more everybody tries to get money out of said music. Just like well, I don't even know what kind of who's making what off of the whole like TikTok and UBI, UMB,
UBI.
UBI.
TikTok versus Universal Basic Income. Great. What a fight.
But yeah, because like I said, it's just like they're not allowing any of their music on there anymore. And then TikTok's like, okay, sucks, way to be greedy.
Right.
But then like TikTok also doesn't pay their people properly. I saw something that
I think we're in the business of nobody pays their people properly. So
yeah,
I think we need to get past that thing that everybody's already agreed to ignore.
I say it's like
get into this important stuff.
But it's like the what was it? The old adage, the old school like selling tickets, getting stuff for exposure.
Oh yeah,
that's basically like what TikTok is, and it never kind of
it's all exposure
outside of that stuff.
Yeah, very rarely is it ever monetized.
Which what
monetized in a very small clip.
Apparently, you can make a lot of money off Snapchat, and not like the OnlyFans kind of Snapchat.
Okay,
I don't know how like they get their money. You know,
If what you're asking for is a Snapchat page,
No.
the answer is no.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm good. That's the one. I don't want that on my phone at all. I already don't want half the stuff that's already on there.
I was gonna let you go with that for a while.
No, that's fine. I really have been wanting to write something with electronic, like the electronic piano.
We should do that in a couple weeks.
But then my
See what the wheel comes out next episode.
Yeah,
We're doing
right?
a writing episode next episode.
That'd be
You'll be waiting
next
for
episode.
that. Yeah.
But the only thing
Doing a
that,
writing episode sometime in February.
the only thing that comes to mind though is like I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately. So
Okay.
like that
This is
music gets
before
stuck
the
in my head.
Super Bowl, but this is being taped before the Super Bowl. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why I'm wearing this.
Oh,
We'll see what shirt I'm wearing.
is
in
that
2
one of the
weeks.
teams that's playing?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so the 49ers versus Taylor
Kevin,
Swift.
San Francisco 49ers.
Kevin,
Hell yeah.
who do you think?
I think we should leave Taylor Swift out of this.
No, I mean I don't give a shit. I
Mm.
think it's a little weird that,
That-
people make such a big deal. Over
Yeah,
it.
that whole thing is so annoying that I didn't want the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Who are they up against?
The 49ers.
No. I mean
The Chiefs.
Who did they lose? Who did the Chiefs beat to go against?
The Ravens.
Okay.
Some people out there think it's fixed. They think it's fixed that Patrick Mahomes made a Super Bowl. That's all he does.
Didn't they win last year?
Yes. He's got 2 rings, and he's been to the AFC Championship like 5 of 6 years or something like that. It's some crazy statistic. Like,
I don't
he
know.
like his first AFC Championship loss was to Tom Brady. Like, his first playoff loss was to Tom Brady. His first Super Bowl loss was to Tom Brady, and he beat everybody else.
Okay. I only
And
follow
that's the
the
Chiefs.
Marble Olympics, so
Okay.
hopefully the Red Rollers this year are going to be
Right.
doing a lot better than they did a couple of years ago. Fucking embarrassing.
And Travis Kelce, I don't like Travis Kelce at all, for the record. But he gets a bad rap because he's always like, oh, that guy is Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Like, that guy is one of the greatest tight ends of all time.
Explain.
Give him his
why.
due. He's one of the best tight ends.
I don't know what it-
He's like second in NFL history in in playoff touchdowns. I'd have to pull up his stat on his actual stats, but he's been a dominant tight end in the league for like 10 years.
What does a tight end do again?
Sometimes they block, but sometimes they catch the ball.
Oh, fun.
That is such an oversimplification of the tight end position, and I'm sorry to tight ends out there for what I just did to it.
I'm
but
not.
that's the only way he's going to understand.
It's just a game, guys. Calm down.
There's like 8 different types of tight ends. We don't have time. I don't have a whiteboard, so I can't draw it up.
Oh, the
Do
X's
we
and
need a
O's.
whiteboard? Yeah. Do we need a whiteboard?
We could put maybe.
Pull back a whiteboard. It's
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
prop
s-
that comes in from off stage. and we-
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
have it propped up. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Hey, it would be propped up. Do you understand? All right. Football talk is over. I'm
We'll
sorry.
see.
Bro,
No, that should be fun. I'm excited
I know
to.
my keys in my wallet were on them.
I'm excited to just hang out with you guys and ask probably the dumbest questions.
It'll be fun. We'll mock you.
Like, what red team am I cheering for?
It's up to you. I don't tell you who to vote for. I just tell you to pay attention.
I'm just in it for the commercials. I
Okay.
think they're going to be doing the Deadpool 3 commercial.
Who's doing the halftime show? Usher?
Ursher? Is he? Hopefully. Which means Luda's definitely going to show up, and I'm all about that. He comes in with Vin Diesel on one of those big fucking like muscle cars.
Hell yeah.
Vin Diesel's like,
Sorry. What was that?
that's how he talks. I can't, watching.
Hell yeah, it's Usher.
Okay. This is a total sidetrack. Watching Vin Diesel do,
Anything.
no, press release, like press
Mm-hmm.
stuff. It's weird that he acts the way that he does.
Really?
Yeah, he's because he's like a jacked piece of cardboard because he's very like one tone. But then you watch him in like interviews, and he's so animated and psyched about everything.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never really listened to him talk. I haven't heard very good things. I honestly have heard he's an asshole.
I just heard that he's a pain when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons
Okay.
because he uses the same character he's been playing with for years,
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
which is a weird thing. It's like, come on, we're not playing first edition anymore, all right?
Yeah.
Get out!
You guys all know that, right?
Get out of here! Get out of here with that.
How's the D&D campaign coming?
I mean, it's ready.
The
We just
Astro-
got to, yeah. we
Call
just
'em
gotta
up.
Find the participants. All right,
We did that 3 times.
you guys stop working. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons right now.
You understand?
Get your dice. Oh, I should have brought. Basham got me like a little like vial that has tiny metal D&D dice in it for on the go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That would have been perfect.
The on the go, the breakout D&D campaigns.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like when they go to somewhere and they break out into song. What is that called?
A musical?
No. A what? Flash mob. Yes, thank you. A flash mob?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like a flash mob, but it's just a D&D campaign. And you just walk out of nowhere with these dice, and you just start narrating it, and random people jump in as you're walking through the mall
that'd
or
be
wherever
incredible.
you happen to, right.
They have like a crew run over with a table.
Yeah.
And
everyone's ready to go. They're all
Yeah.
dressed up, too. Like, that's really well produced.
There's just like Mountain Dew and Cheetos being thrown all over
Yes.
the place. I'll be down with that. Let's get your notebook. How are we going to start this?
We just recorded that.
Oh, okay. I guess we could just we'll just listen back. Although where are there good places to do that at? You can't do it at a mall anymore. Nobody goes there. At least not that I know of.
Nobody goes anywhere anymore, Mike. This is kind of the problem. When was the last time you were anywhere?
I'm here. Or do
Right
you
now.
mean like at an establishment?
Right. In public where there are people. I guess the grocery store. I guess we would have to do it at the grocery store. I'm calling me out, too, in this, by the way. I am not just roasting you.
No, no, it's fine. I'm a hermit. I don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Like, I only go to the grocery store and the gym and then the places I do business.
Except for the Wolves of Glendale concert. That'll be
That
the
is
first
tomorrow
time
or something? Oh, no, excuse me. Today's a Sunday. I apologize.
Friday. Yes. Friday. Which that's the first like concert. Oh no, okay. I guess the last concert I went to technically was Hanson.
Brother Violet. Oh.
It was Hanson.
Oh,
but
it was
I was
Hanson.
in Disney, so I don't know if that 'cause
counts.
We were there for like the food.
Bro, it was a concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, it counts. We'll allow it.
But even before that, I can't remember the last time I actually aside from like the Brother Violet show.
Right. Who the hell did I see last? I think it was that weekend that I went to, I saw Coheed and Cambria and Deaf Heaven on Tuesday and Dance Gavin Dance on Thursday.
Death Heaven?
Yeah.
That's a gnarly name.
Yeah, they're tight. They're all right. I like them.
They're tight. They're all right. I like them. Are they proggy?
No, they're kind of screamy. They're very kind of, I think they're what Brother Violet was based on.
I'm going to boot it up. I'm not going to play it, but actually, yeah, let's fucking play it. I want to hear what these guys sound like. I'm definitely going to write a little piano thing at some point tonight. All I've been playing is Minecraft music.
Right.
I've been playing just Minecraft, and the music itself is so calming.
Maybe that's the version of the song. No matter what genre it is, that's the theme. It's just it's not an interesting music video at all.
This isn't too bad. I need to get better at writing intros like this. That isn't just like guitar oriented.
Okay. Well, this is tragedy.
I can vibe with this. It's nice. This is nice. This is very screamy. Although hopefully it'll pick up.
Ooh, I would get down on this. Oh my god.
Oh, deaf heaven?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said death, like as a DEATH. That's not as metal. And now the sound of this band actually makes sense with that name, because I was like, this doesn't sound like Death Heaven. That would be like some impending doom. Good shit.
I don't know why I'm playing this on a lefty kit. That's the image going on here.
You're not. I mean, you're playing an invisible drum set. You can do whatever kit you want. You're playing on.
I don't know why I did that, but that was a fun exercise.
Are you bringing back the mirror kit again?
No,
No.
I like what I do. I don't want to go away from it.
I wasn't sure if you were adding on to it. I thought you said that you were thinking about adding more to your kit.
Maybe a lot of variables going on right now, but we we'll let you know. Because the first project that's got to happen is the entire space has to get reoriented.
Oh, that'll be so nice.
Will it?
I think.
I really like how it is right now.
I mean, I don't mind it.
And I love having the wall of amps as a set.
I think that. Well, yeah. I mean, they can still be a set. Like it'll just be against a different wall, and you'll have more room to like move.
I don't need it though. I'm fine the way I am.
Well, I
pull
think
it up.
I think it's
Mic
also.
up.
I think it'll also benefit us more because if you're. Yeah, well, no. Even if you are facing the amps, you probably won't be able to. You could probably hear them better from that corner, though.
I have no problems hearing it.
Well, it would help me because
Oh.
it's so goddamn loud in that room. Everyone turns up so just an
That's how you're supposed
obnoxious
to play
amount.
rock music.
That's not.
That's how you're supposed to play rock music.
But I think in general, I think it'll
Dudes being dudes, just curing male loneliness and playing rock as loud as you possibly can. You got a wall of orange amps, you're going to use it in a certain way. It's required.
Well, yeah, obviously. But I think that just the setup in general, especially just the way that the room is, I think it would be better off having all of the amps in that back corner. That's just me. I mean, I said it when we were up there on Monday.
I think Johnny said it too.
Yeah, but
Independently, unless you already
exactly.
talked to him. Unless
No,
you
no.
goosed him on the side.
yeah.
Here's a solid 50, James.
Hey, before our first band practice, when
Right.
you think about switching this stuff around,
Right.
No, but they not because I don't know. I think it just because of the way the room's set up, I think it would open it up a lot more. Like because you drown out a lot of stuff mostly because
Absolutely.
yeah, mostly because you don't have a lot of room to project out. Like everything's hitting that corner and then just kind
And
of
ricocheting like a maniac
yeah. So
off of concrete. That's a good point.
yeah. So
The only problem is all the sound barriers are right there in that corner. All the foam?
Are
Yeah.
they those aren't stationary? You can probably just move those,
I
or
don't
just
know that that's
fucking walk over to the McDonald's, give them a 50, and grab a bunch of those cup
true.
holders.
Get a bunch of cup holders
That's
and put
what-
them up
yeah.
in the. No, we
Dude.
shoot high quality video now. We can't afford to do that.
Spray paint them black.
Okay.
And then there you go. That's
See,
what
now you're
exactly.
thinking like a theater kid.
It's exactly what I've done before, and it worked great.
Okay.
Kind of isolated a barn, which is hard, but McDonald's cups works.
I got a guy. I got an inside McDonald's guy. He probably won't answer my call, but on the off chance he does, we can buy those by the case.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can just walk in, just go in when there's like some high school kid working. Be like, hey, can we buy a box of cup holders?
They
They'll
don't
be like,
keep a box of cup holders.
What do you mean?
Most stores don't keep that much. Probably keep about half a case on them at all times.
Oh, okay.
I ran two of them in the area. I have very intimate knowledge on how this works.
Weird, like inside trader stuff
Yeah.
on McDonald's.
I can tell you exactly what's in that inventory right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I enjoyed my time serving the clown.
Serving the clown.
It was a magical time. I wasn't doing this, obviously.
I hated working fast food.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
I fucking hated it.
The only thing I hated about it was they're not. You wouldn't call them well paid.
Well, no, but like I just didn't like. I mean, I feel like 3 out of the 4 people in this room worked at Arby's and can attest to the fact that coming home smelling like grease is the worst thing in the world. It's like in your hair, and you just it's just no. Can't confirm.
The worst thing in the world, folks.
It's awful. No, it
is
is.
smelling like canola oil.
No, okay, just people. And I mean dealing with the people in general, because for the most part, the general public is not fun. That's a polite way to put it.
This is a disagreement you and I often have. I love the public.
Why?
Use them to your advantage. You have fun with them. There are 0 stakes.
I mean, I guess, but if that's not really like if you're you can't like fuck with them while you're at work.
Yeah, you can. I do it all the time.
Well,
You tell jokes and things. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. It doesn't have no. Not everything has to be vulgar. This isn't good fun. You just tell a lighthearted joke. I'll usually mock somebody wearing some kind of sports logo on their t-shirt.
yeah.
Yeah. Say I would have helped you, but you're wearing a Bulls hat. I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic.
Right.
Small talk.
Right. If you understand the Bulls suck, I can help you do what you need to get done here.
See, but I wouldn't want to engage in the small talk to begin with.
Okay, see,
That is where we differ. Yeah,
this
I don't
is
like
the-
talking
this is
to.
the core difference here.
Yeah.
I think. I love people. They're fascinating. People are fascinating.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I have no retort to that.
All right. Very good.
I'm just thrown off. You're not wearing the pit vipers.
It's okay. I could go with different sunglasses. They gotta match the. They gotta match the outfit. You can't put blue sunglasses on red and black.
I feel like those glasses fit any sporting outfit that you put on.
These do. The blue and orange pit vipers. The colors clash. You got too many colors going on. Christ.
All right. Amen. I mean, sure, whatever.
There's a scheme to this. Every single part of this is thought out. I don't do anything on purpose.
All right.
I don't think I meant that.
I don't do anything on purpose. Everything I do is an accident.
Nothing I do is on accident. Except for all the things I screw up. Those
Yes.
are on accident.
Those are all purposeful.
Yeah.
I
It's
meant
terrible. Like
to-
losing the Coheed video to the law.
That is still now. Was it?
They're
Did it get,
disgusting.
now was it like? Did it get stricken down completely, or was it like you can't monetize this?
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Because when I put up the Tenacious D songs on the other one,
Yeah.
it was I did get like a copyright thing on it, but it was just like I couldn't monetize the song.
I should look into it.
Yeah,
Maybe I could put up Coheed songs.
yeah.
That would certainly widen the catalog a bit.
You can strike away one of those strikes against them.
I don't know if I'll do that. It would depend.
I definitely. I mean, I assume we're
What do you
never
think
gonna we're not gonna make money off the covers just because of how that.
I'm not
how
trying to
that
make
deal.
money off the
yeah,
covers.
that's why. That's
Right.
why it's like it doesn't matter.
I'm just trying to enjoy life.
I'm just. That's what I like to hear.
Right.
That's what I like to hear. I do like I said, that Encanto one was pretty fun.
Thank you.
I just love what your adventure into this like dad's first video editing is like my favorite thing ever. Just
Thank
the one shot that was in there of just you inexplicably splitting into 5 people.
Hell yeah. I was having fun.
Oh, it makes me laugh. And
Yeah.
then, like
That's the
lightning
idea of
at the
it.
end. It's
The whole idea, you're watching somebody play drums to a song that already has a drum track. It's unnecessary. It's absurd to begin with.
It's just fun looking at
So
your
you just
set.
make it absurd.
The aerial shot is a good touch to it too.
That's good to know. I don't know which ones I like and which ones I don't. I was trying a lot of new ones. There was one I tried one song that didn't end up make the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
And it's sad because I had one camera angle that was actually really tight that I didn't go back to.
See, I feel like if you just had like that.
3 or 4 more cameras would be crazy.
Well, no, you don't have to go that fucking. I mean, you have one
that's
in
just
front of
your
you,
opinion,
have
man.
one overhead for like all like fills and stuff, and then have one at your feet for the kick drum. That's really all you
So
need.
this next batch we got 5 angles
Why? What are
because
the
we
other ones?
can.
Side,
Stage
side,
left,
front.
stage right. Yeah.
Okay. Hey man, have fun with.
We're having a blast over here.
That's fine.
Riddling and diddling. I got about 11 or 12 videos I got to edit still.
I like that. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to. You know what? I'm gonna type this in now. What program do you use? for those?
CapCut.
CapCut.
Yeah. Use it on the
Oh
laptop.
yeah, I remember.
we did
I
talk
tried
about this.
looking that up on my phone.
They wouldn't allow you
and
to join.
It just like destroyed me with ads.
I mean, you looked it up on your phone. I don't know what the goal was.
Well, it was like a weird. It was like
Oh.
yeah, I don't know. It was very. I think it was the advertisement for like the actual thing, but it was just like
I'd sit in the middle of this episode and edit a video right now. It'd be crazy.
no, that wouldn't be. That'd be boring.
Oh, no. Oh, it's a magic what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm doing because I am damn sure I am making it way harder than it needs to be.
I assume that's what.
And I still do it very quickly. Like I can pop one. I could pop a 4. I edited a 4-minute video the other day in like an hour. Maybe a little less actually, maybe like 45 minutes. So it's I'm almost to the point where the introduction of video making is streamlined, and now it's time to fix some things.
I assume that like most of the things that we've been doing there's probably an easier way to do it.
Absolutely, but that was the same way with the pot. Remember all the stupid things we did in the beginning? We were talking about this last episode.
What?
All the dumb things we tried in the beginning that eventually led us to this.
Well, I mean, I think we stuck mostly with the Zoom, didn't we?
I think we did, but we did
Except
have
for
that
that
other thing for
except
a
for
while.
yeah. Well, that would be that's actually what I was saying would probably be the easier version because we were trying to use that like shitty mix board
That's what I mean.
that only didn't work because it was shitty. Like if there was
Right.
an actual mix board, like
But
I'm
yeah.
sure, yeah.
Like we started out trying to think we could make anything work. We're like, oh, there is a cheaper and easier option
The
here.
glimmers in our eyes.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tight. I'm glad the keyboard works.
I am too. This was. I was pretty upset at myself, although I don't have the same pedal, but that's okay. I started listening to a lot of Seosin lately,
Oh yeah.
and I never realized how much they influence some of the writing that I do.
Really?
Yeah, because I only listened to they've only had they have had a bunch of EPs, but they've only had 3 albums out, the space in between I remember
The
is
space between.
hang on, I'm gonna double check
It's
this.
a Dave Matthews Band song.
I don't remember. This isn't one of my I would win this kind of guessing game with Seosin, but pretty sure.
What year, Mike?
There we go. Yeah, it's 2006, and then 3 years later they released another album, and then they didn't have another one until 2016. But
So a 7-year block in between 09 and 16. It sounds
yeah,
like?
and even the one that came out in 09, I remember back then felt too long. Because I think it came out early 2006.
You get spoiled by bands who can pop one out every 2 years. It's crazy.
I always thought that was the norm, though. That's
Yeah,
kind of
but
what they add, what labels ask.
Think of what some of these bands are doing though in 2 years. That's crazy.
Well, I like the.
That means right now we'd have 9 or 10 songs done, and we'd be ready to go with 9 or 10 more in 2 years. I think we're on the cusp of that, but by no means today are we in that position.
Yeah, that's what the wheel's for.
It's what the wheel's
this
for.
is going to be.
Tell them what the wheel's about.
This is going to be
Mike.
our next album. Didn't we talk about this?
I don't know. I don't listen to the episode. I haven't listened to the show in a few weeks. I have shit to do. I have to edit the show.
I have shit to do. Sorry.
And I got to edit these drum parts.
I thought we
these drum
talked about
videos.
this. Yeah, this is
We probably did.
our genre wheel that we'll be doing.
We want to remind the kids. The audience changes every 15 minutes.
I did put one. There's a McWilliams choice on here.
Oh yeah.
That lets you guys choose whatever genre you feel fits. But
I thought we put 2. I guess I'm wrong.
I do remember us writing it out though. But yes.
Okay, I think we wanted to put 2 of them, but then we came up with another really tight genre, and we were like, well,
So for example,
thrash
we spin
metal.
the wheel and then we'd write a thrash metal song.
Heck yeah.
Fuck, that was a waste of spin to be honest, because that would be a pretty easy one. There we go. Talking
To your microphone there, Doctor Podcast.
That'd be a pretty easy one. Just thrash metal, I feel like be a simple one. Honestly, I'm fearing funk
Why?
and
Don't fear what you
show
don't know.
tunes. What?
Ooh,
Um,
those are ones I'm.
Those are
gonna
the ones
cook.
I know. I'm
yeah.
when it comes to just putting it together.
Oh, I got you. Those are 40-point games. Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, show tunes. Folk will be easy. Improv jazz will probably be easy.
Improv jazz will be a blast. I'm trying to reach out to more friends and be like, hey, you want to pop on this improv jazz?
Classic rock will be easy.
Dude, I'll talk to Rob about playing clarinet on the jazz song.
I would love to have
Just
Rob play
Rob
clarinet on the
rip a clarinet.
Yeah, that
Oh
would
my
be
God.
incredible. Hang on, I'm on my chord.
That's a new goal.
Don't mind me.
Speaking of putting 40 up, there's a trend in the NBA. 3 weeks ago, I recorded my first batch of drum cover videos. I was wearing a Karl Anthony Towns jersey. That Friday, Karl Anthony Towns scores 68 points.
Yeah.
The next week, Luka Doncic. Oh, I fucked it up. I wore a Luka Doncic jersey to record some covers, and Luka Doncic that Friday scored 73 points. So this Wednesday, I wore a Steph Curry jersey to do the very next batch of videos.
Okay.
Steph Curry dropped 60 last night.
So are you trying to say that you are creating a good game for all of these players?
Yes, that is. I'm saying I have some evidence that might be of interest to you
All right.
and to gamblers, and especially.
Here's what I want you to do then. All right. Go on whatever is the worst team in the NBA currently.
Okay.
Fine.
The Pistons.
Fine. Statistically the worst player. Buy
This-
his jersey. and then wear it for covers.
But, Counselor, I think that's an outlier. I think that's not fair. This is a guy who probably hasn't scored 60 points in his life.
Well, but
which is a lie. He probably has. But
well, no, I'm not saying he would score 60 points, but if somebody who has done nothing his entire NBA career
pops a little
and then ends up scoring like 12, like then we might have something to go into. But that's like I said, you have to go bottom of the barrel.
Like if Patrick Williams scored 7 points.
I don't know who that is.
That's for somebody special out there. That's what that was.
But
his rage for Zach LaVine maybe is the only one that surpasses mine, even.
I don't.
Zach LaVine is terrible, all right? Zach LaVine is probably the single worst thing to happen to the Bulls since Derrick Rose tore his ACL.
I thought you were talking about the guy from Heroes who also played Spock.
Is there a problem?
No,
okay.
That's not his name. It's Zach something, right? Look, there it is.
Close.
Not really.
Oh.
His first name's Zach.
I'm trying to be nice.
But yeah, why?
Zach
What's going on?
Gets hurt. Okay. Gets a 5 years, $250 million contract. He's making $50 million. You have no idea.
He's so dumb.
He's making $50 million a year. He can't play defense. He can't pass. He doesn't really give effort. And every 3 or 4 weeks, he'll score 50 points. And this is what got him paid that. So he's not good for the team at all.
Okay.
And then, so the idea was to trade him to some team who just needed some fool to score 50 points. And he has elected to have optional foot surgery to end his season, so the Bulls can't trade him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's devious.
Because his value is degraded. So now he's just a $50 million negative asset to the team. And this just happens. See, this is kind of... I understand... This is a terrible sentence. I understand why you don't understand, because you don't have the scarring that a Bulls fan Bulls fans have been tortured. You think Bears fans have been tortured?
Oh, I did.
Oh my God!
I was there for like the glory days.
Yeah,
I know how
that's
it
right.
out.
So yeah, you know.
I'm old. Remember?
Yeah, that's a good point. You know the mountaintop.
Yeah.
I see so much more pain in my brother's eyes when it comes to the Bulls than I see for like me or John, because we're used to bullshit. All we've ever known is nonsense with this team.
That's understandable. Yeah, when he was definitely in the height of the greatness. I assume that's what hockey fans feel now with the Blackhawks.
Probably. Do we have any hockey fans anywhere? No.
No.
That was quick. I don't like hockey either, so I couldn't tell you. No. I don't dislike it or anything.
Have we been not rolling the whole time? Oh, what?
Oh.
No. Oh, well, that's fine.
We have what we have.
Yeah.
For the record, which ones are on?
The middle one and then the one over here.
Okay, just so I know what to... Because I've been staring into this one for a long time. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you haven't been tortured. All I'm saying is you haven't been tortured.
Well, no, I haven't been tortured because I stopped caring
exactly.
about sports. So yeah,
exactly.
I get that. If I was like,
you'd be a mess.
Because like
like poor John.
Like poor John.
He's a mess.
I definitely get that. Again, I usually just
matter because I'm wearing sunglasses.
What?
You don't know where my... Yeah.
Well, you pointed at a few cameras that don't work, so they're...
They worked for a little bit.
I don't like this tone. I'm going to switch it while talking. But yeah, I definitely understand that. What?
I'm just yelling at my head.
Oh. Country Road. Ooh, that sounds fun.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I honestly, I think it was like when I started doing music is when I stopped watching sports. Because when I was younger, I did like, well, I never played school. Like for school, it was a lot of like Park District stuff. A lot of Park District, like football, basketball, volleyball. And then I started playing trumpet.
I got split into both.
It made me not cool. Well, drums you can get away with. Once you start playing trumpet, you kind of get pigeonholed into a certain.
I read a
subsect.
study the other day.
It's like you're either a marching band dork or you like ska music.
Drumming. That was good. Drumming for 2 hours is the equivalent of swimming like 5 miles.
What?
Yeah, it's like. Let me pull it up
Do so, because I mean, if I was playing like,
because I know I'm saying it wrong.
if I was doing like White Stripes music for 2 hours, I don't know.
I do
if
think
I would.
it has. I do think it depends a little what you're playing. I'm more kind of talking about the way I play the drums. I'm not talking like some old man who's just sitting there like using brushes. Disrespectful.
Ooh, we gotta get some brushes for that.
I have brushes.
Okay. For the
Oh no.
for the doo-wop song.
Oh well, yeah, taken care of.
That is a good one that we could
Counselor.
probably record the way that we do the music episodes up at this base. Because I want it to sound like an old 40s song, you know? So I figured that the kind of like emptiness would actually
We want to
tribute to
take all
that.
the carpet
But
out.
it would also, we would have to get all of my siblings into the practice space because they're all going to be, they would all be on it.
Bus or something.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
It's a short bus.
On average, a standard drumming session will burn 200 to 500 calories, but an hour-long performance can burn up to 1,000 calories. The 600 calories burnt while drumming for an hour can be compared to 78 minutes of leisurely swimming or 10,000 steps walking at pace, or
Okay.
10,000 fists in the air.
Yes. What was that? Oh, that's the song is called 10,000.
Hell yeah.
Isn't it? Disturbed. Whatever happened to them?
Have you ever heard of bardcore?
Bar chords?
Bardcore.
Oh, bardcore. Are those like the bands that have people who like, they'll like sit on the
Oh,
ground
put
and
your
row?
headphones on.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why is he not reacting? This is bizarre.
Oh, yeah. I don't like wearing these fucking headphones. I need some like in-ears or something. Okay, yeah. So like music I'd play when we play D&D.
Hell yeah.
Is it gonna get heavy? When you say bardcore,
Yeah.
I think like this. So yeah, I was expecting an electric guitar.
Oh no. No, it's full bard. It's just Eminem. It's the Eminem. It's
just Eminem.
that's what it is. Lose yourself.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's an hour of Eminem songs
On
played by bard musicians.
That's in. All right. Well, send me the link to that. That'll be the music that we play on the D&D episode. Palms sweaty. Mom spaghetti.
I think we're in the next
We
verse.
should go to Mom spaghetti.
In Detroit?
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I don't know how far away that is, but
About 6 hours.
oh, that's not worth spaghetti now.
See?
Okay,
He backed out at 6 hours.
let's go on tour and then what?
Nothing.
You don't want a tour?
I don't want to go to Detroit.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's adjacent stuff. I don't know much about Michigan aside from like right past.
We
the
don't give a
border.
damn about the whole state of Michigan.
Do we? Not.
On this show, we don't.
All right. Well, there it is. There's our take on Michigan, I guess. Jake's getting all violent.
He's an Ohio State fan. They know. They understand.
Oh, more sports stuff. Why is this still going?
Oh, this will be going well into the night.
Oh, is this just how we're ending the episode? It's just
Absolute-
We're gonna have the
Well, we got
bards.
an hour on this. Christ. Really, I'm working on sending it to you, and then I'm going to turn it off.
Oh, for
But
sure.
I don't want to forget things. I'm trying to be efficient.
I appreciate that. No sustain pedal. We should put that. So the first thing that gets erased, we should put bardcore in its place. Oh yeah, back to the wheel. So
I don't know if we could write this.
Well, no, it would just
You have a lute?
bard music. Yeah, that's super. That bard music would be pretty simple though.
Interesting. I'll write it down then.
Like a lot of bar music is pretty simple. At least off the top of my head, the stuff that I've listened to, and we would probably just need a mandolin, which I can probably grab, and then a lute.
So
would be-
those are things you could just grab.
yeah, you just. I know enough people. I can acquire things if necessary. Yeah, I got a lute guy.
That's crazy.
I got a mandolin guy. Yeah, that's all. And then like that would be like very little, effort, honestly. Have you ever listened to like actual like proper bard, like
This is the most proper bardcore I've ever heard.
I
in my
guess
life.
like the Witcher stuff would
Yeah.
be would be more of a poppier version
Okay.
of that. But like proper bard music is very much like the melody is only there to tell the story, and the music's only there to supply something for the melody.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's not very. It's very like story heavy as opposed. So it'd be harder to do bard music when it comes to just writing a tale,
Writing a tune,
essentially.
right.
But then
So now we got to write a tale.
well, you know what? That would be fun actually if we could turn. Sorry, we take our D&D campaign and make it into a bard song.
There you go.
Yeah, and then whoever, I would hope someone would play a bard in D&D because then they can perform the song during the game.
You got to start a group chat for this. We got to get this going.
Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of it is like, you said you're not playing, right?
I think it'd be funnier if I didn't.
You would just voice all the bad guys?
Yes, I could do whatever. I could be whatever you need me to be.
But then, like,
I could just be the jester.
would you improv all of the dialogue, or would I have to, like, give you dialogue?
It's up to you. What do
That's-
you want to do? I can improv the whole
I don't know. I
thing.
usually just, like, I don't usually actually, like, write I give myself, like, a base story, and then I just kind of let the story unfold
You give
itself.
me the base story, and I'll weave a masterpiece. I don't know.
Because that would be funny. I would like you to play, but if you didn't want to, that'd be a good alternative just to have you.
I respect the game very much. I do not have the attention span for such things.
No?
Personally, no. My brain, like 8-9 minutes in, is like, "Ooh, I gotta go do something."
I think that maybe you just
But
haven't.
that's just a relaxation thing.
Maybe you just haven't like played with someone proper.
I've only played one time. This is not like a very good representation at all.
I guess
By any means do I think that.
'Cause I've played in some pretty crappy campaigns before,
Yeah.
but then I've also played in really good ones. Honestly, like the thrash metal song, I'd probably write about the campaign, the last one that I
Really?
Yeah, because there's like it's obviously there's dragons involved, but like there's
We need it.
demons that like conquer the world, and the characters are like frozen for like 10 years, and there's this big like battle, all this other crazy shit. It's really fun. That's what I like doing. I like doing that, and the last one I did was more of a like
Play the best song in the world. I'm just thinking I'm doing like something like that.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't.
Take
I think-
one more step, you big bard.
I think what I would want to do, Mike, to the face. I think what I'd want to do is because I like
I'll
the idea
repossess
of,
your
of it somehow
home.
being like a music oriented campaign.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like, I
Well, I feel good. Do-do-do-do-pop-do-do-pop-do-do-pop.
I've thought of. I was thinking about this actually earlier today. I was like, it'd be cool. Like I said, I think it'd be easier to do one shots, and then because there's a lot of people that do want to be on it and play it.
And
But-
we have a list. We have a waiting list.
But well, I know of at least 6 or 8 people maybe that want to
Okay.
play on it. But again, it's like a typical campaign size would be 4, and anything beyond that, it gets a little
Which
bit more
also makes sense
complicated.
for me to sit out.
But that's what I would want you
I'd be
to like join in at some point.
Okay. What is
Wait,
that?
I lost my train of thought with the taps.
Get it back?
But whatever story we end up doing, I want to tie it in somehow to some sort of music idea story, and
I've been
everyone
suggesting that.
everyone that is playing, I think at a certain point will combine into one episode. So like if we do like let's say this story lasts like 4 episodes somehow, like the first 3 would be one shots, something, and then the very end of it, this is just the things that I've thought of.
Like
Something-
Chicago PD, Chicago Fire leading into like a crossover event. You want a crossover event?
Kinda, I
Yeah,
guess.
You
Yeah.
Want, you want your Avengers movie.
So then but it would be like the campaign or the stories that we play would be happening all at the same time. So there would be like let's say like the first, we do 4 episodes. The first 3 episodes of us playing those, like the story would be different, but time wise would all be happening at the same time as the other stories.
So how would my character be involved?
Well, you would have to. You
3
would just be the-
characters? No, sir.
well, what?
That's crazy.
No, you would have. That's what I'm saying. Like you would have to if you're not playing,
Right.
you would have to voice multiple different people.
Oh, that's fine.
yeah.
Because if I was playing, it would make no sense that my character is at 3 things lasting at the same time.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like you'd have
Right.
at least one with you there. Let's say like the first
This
one
is
has
going to require a lot of work, isn't it?
no, not at all.
It sounds like it.
Not on your part. Not on your part. But like let's say we have on the first game, it would be like, Matt and LJ, and then this is the one that you play on, and let's say Basham or something like that. That would be one story that happens at that time.
Right.
And then the next one we'd have, like Terry or whoever coming on for the next one, that you don't have to be a character in that one, but whatever is happening in that particular like episode is happening in the like game-wise or like world-wise the same time as the last one.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have to, but if you were not playing, you would have to voice the ones.
It's no problem.
Okay. I'm glad we cleared that up. I'm going to put you to work.
I don't know if we did clear that up, to be honest, but
I think we did. That was loud. There's a spike that I got to fix later. Back to my face. I mean, do you have any album suggestions for this week? I meant to ask you that.
I've been listening to Save Us from the Archon a lot.
Which any particular album?
No, just
They're
on
great.
shuffle.
Some
It's been them and the Dave Matthews Band.
some shreddy French boys.
The Dave Matthews Band makes me happy.
I don't.
They're musically tight.
I think I would have to go back and listen. I feel like
Yeah,
when I was
Boogie.
younger, they got a bad rap, but then
They did. It's very unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of reckless. It's kind of reckless what they the rep they got.
Sorry, we had to like pause for me to pull my pants up. Sorry.
I think we should get a clock. We should put it out there.
No, that's not a bad idea. So then I don't have to stand up and look at the
Right.
Well, write that down. Clock, or at least like small timer. Big ass timer, and then we whiteboard.
Like the one that Matthew Perry's character has in Studio 60. He's got this clock, and he's basically playing the head writer of what's supposed to be Saturday Night Live. And every Saturday night when the show ends, he hits this clock, and it starts the countdown till when the next script has to be done.
What show is this?
It's called Studio 60.
I feel like I've heard of this before.
Yeah, Aaron Sorkin wrote it. Matthew Perry and the guy who played Josh Lyman in The West Wing, Bradley Whitford, are the stars of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're on your West Wing.
I am on a
personality
West
right now.
Wing rewatch. I think it's the 5th time I've rewatched it.
His personality
It's
is
moving.
that of Martin Sheen currently.
Hell yeah, dude! Martin Sheen's a badass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I know I said last time I wanted to switch up genre-wise for the albums.
You did.
'Cause I have been listening to a lot of Seosin, which isn't like a big kind of jump, but I have also been listening to the Lord of the Rings soundtracks.
He's been listening to Lord
Get
of the
some of
Rings
that
soundtrack.
Howard Shore going on. You know
I've been
what I'm
going to
saying?
bed to the Hobbit themes, as well as the one of the themes from Pirates of the Caribbean.
You know, I always forget how long it takes to get to the like.
Not on this video. It just keeps popping up all the time, like every 6 minutes for 6 hours.
Well, yeah, but when I was listening to it, because that was kind of the not that melody in particular, or not that version, but like when the pan flute comes in playing it
Yeah.
at like the beginning, it went through like I was just sitting there. I was like, when does this fucking come in? It was like
When's this
3 tracks that went through. But then I started playing a game with myself, which is what I enjoyed because I've seen that movie so many times. It's like listening to the song and like, okay, this is the musical cue for this scene. This is what happens, you know. And it's actually really nice up until I believe the track is called "Keep It Safe, Keep It Hidden," or "Keep It Hidden, Keep It Safe."
Mm-hmm. Keep it secret.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. When
Keep it safe. Keep it secret.
yeah,
Ooh,
you get a little bit of that undertone of just like the dark, like the.
the darkness.
Oh, I love that music so much. Honestly, I think that's the best musical score out there.
Interesting.
Just throwing my head into the ring for that one. It was John Williams for a while, but it's because I'm like a big old French horn and trumpet nerd. But I think composure wise, I think that Howard Shore nailed it
Did he?
with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Hands down.
I respect it.
Are we just going to wave at the camera again and end it again? Goodbye, everybody.
Find out next week what Jake thinks about that.
And what our wheel's going to look like.